Hell, hello YouTube. It's me, John Avenger, once again, and you can see my face now. Yeah, I got a new light bulb in my lamp, so you can finally see me a lot better now. I'm finally getting back to action and thriller month. Let's get back to business. We have a 2022 American action adventure film, directed by Ruben Fleischer. Yeah, the director of Venom, but this is much better than Venom. I can tell you that right now. It's based on a video game franchise, which I have not played, so do not penalize me. I've never played any of these games. I'm seeing this as a movie on its own. Starring Tom Holland as Nathan Drake and Mark Wahlberg as Victor Sullivan, with Sophia Ali, Tati Gabriel, and Antonio Banderas in supporting roles. In the film, Drake is recruited by Sullivan in a race against corrupt billionaire Santiago Mancada and a mercenary leader Joe Braddock to locate the fabled treasure of the Magellan expedition. Uncharted. Yeah. I didn't hate this movie, guys. I know a lot of critics did. I know a lot of fans were disappointed it wasn't the game on the screen, but while this is not better than Sonic 2, it's still better than Venom. Venom was garbage that they flushed out with a PG-13 and they made the character. It should have been rated R. This was fine with a PG-13. It's fun. I laughed my ass off with this movie. With Venom, I only laughed once. It's shorter than a lot of movies that came out last year. It's 160 minutes. That includes the post-credit scene and the ending, the end credits. It's fine. It's under 2 hours, which is bearable compared to other movies I saw last year, like Eternals and Black Widow. It cost $120 million. I'll say this, the budget is on the screen. There's good effects. You know, they try to recreate stuff from the game, like the airplane scene where he's getting with the boxes. That was in the game, and they did it well. There's a lot of, like, you know, it is an adventure game movie, just like the games are. And they go to different locations. So what's there to complain about? Does the movie have to be the game on screen? No. It just needs to be enjoyable. Not everything's going to be completely faithful to the game. The Mario Brothers movie is nothing like the game, but I still enjoy it for what it is. This, I have the same feeling. And this movie was in developmental hell for years. It got delayed a lot because of COVID. And the fact that Sony they had the balls to release this movie in the theaters and it made a profit, that's more than I could say for DC, which they had to push back a lot of their movies or completely cancel it, like Batgirl. At least Sony didn't do that. They went forward. And they had a huge hit. Why? Because to people like Tom Holland. He could have been called Drakey Wakey and they would have still go to see the movie because he's a good actor and people like him. Mark Wahlberg, he's fine. He made me laugh a couple times because, you know, he talks like this in every movie. He's like, do you have the cross? You got it, kid? Huh? And he talks like that in everything, guys. Even in a serious movie, I can't take his voice seriously. It just cracks me up. They said, yeah, the film received mixed reviews, but it didn't get critically panned like last year's movies, who found the film to be misleading adaptation. Again, I've never played the games. Underwhelming compared to the other adventure movies. It's not as good as the Mummy with Brendan Fraser or Indiana Jones, but I like it better than National Treasure. That movie bored me to death. It's much longer, and without Nicolas Cage, that movie just doesn't work. That's why they're making a Disney Plus show now. The film made $401 million, making it the 5th highest grossing video game movie of all time. That's better than Mortal Kombat last year and Monster Hunter 2 years ago. Hell, Cuphead didn't even get a movie. It got a Netflix series, which I heard was pretty good. A sequel's in development. Good. I had fun. I laughed. When Tom Holland is like getting knocked over or saying, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry," he cracks me up. His reactions made me laugh hard watching this on Netflix. And it's fun to watch at home. You know, it's not something you needed to see in the theater. I had fun. The girls are not annoying in the movie. Sophia Ali does a British accent, but unlike the Bintos that I had to suffer through last year, and you know who they are, I don't have to say names, she's fine. Yeah, her character does like her character shifts from good to bad, but, you know, it is what it is. Tati Gabriel is hot. She's like a half-black woman. Look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous women. I saw a lot of black women today when I took a walk. She's done the series The Owl House from Disney. It's a beautiful girl. She can act. Banderas is kind of weak as a villain. He doesn't really do anything until the third act. He actually dies in the movie. I think he kills his father in the middle of the film, and he's not a threat at all. He's just the generic Spanish villain that talks like this in everything. I'm like, yeah, because in every movie he has to talk like that. But whatever. He's there. But the adventure part, the action, I thought was cool. They go into caves and temples or whatever, and the pirate scene at the end was a lot better than the third Pirates movie. I'm gonna say that right now because I will take this movie over any of the pirate sequels after 2 because it's shorter. It didn't drag ass like the third Pirates movie where the boat scene is like the maelstrom is 30 minutes long. The pirate ship scene, yeah, they're flying. It's an adventure movie. It's not real, guys. It's not the documentary. This is made to entertain. That's all. If you're not looking for that, if you're looking for the game, just go play the games. I never played those games because I never had a PS3, 4, or a 5. I will get one day, though, hopefully, and I'll play the games. Promising cast, but misleading title. Uncharted mined his best-selling source material to produce a disappointing echo of superior movies. Yes, but it was entertaining. I was never looking at my watch saying, when is this movie going to end? There were some slow spots in the beginning where they're trying to steal the cross and trying to bid for it so they can get it or whatever and sneak around, but it made me laugh. As a comedy, it made me laugh. The cinematography was done well. It's shot well. They didn't shake the camera every time they were doing an action scene. There was some good stunt work. The movie had a faster pace once it gets going. And like I said, if it was just called The Tom Holland Show, I would still watch it because it was still fun. And they did make some changes, like he chews gum and all that, but it's like I said, I never played the game, so cut me some slack. I did enjoy it. As a movie, it wasn't the worst. Go watch Monster Hunter. Go watch Mortal Kombat Annihilation or Street Fighter or Double Dragon. Those are way worse than this because they ain't got a budget. This has a budget. It doesn't have horrendous CGI creatures like Mortal Kombat Annihilation. That's way worse. And it was fun. I wasn't looking for something big. I mean, is Red Notice better? Yeah, the star power is better there. But this movie, for what it is, I thought it was fun. Probably an honorable mention for this year. Not the worst thing ever. Because I disagree. I didn't watch this movie for its accuracy. I watched it to be entertained. Just like when I watch Blood and Treasure. I watch it for the entertainment value. Not the historical accuracy. That's not why I watch movies, guys. Or shows. My top priority is to be entertained, and this entertained me. Plain and simple. End of story. I have spoken. That's what I want to see in the theater or at home. Anyway, I think the Uncharted movie's fine. There is some pacing issues in the middle. Is it faithful to the game? Not really, but for a prequel, it could have been a lot freaking worse. But anyway, that's my review of Uncharted 2022. It's fine. It's decent. It's good for what it is. It's entertaining enough. It's not perfect, but it's not horrible. I've seen worse this year. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one.